feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind?
Hey Tinkers, Banzi Duck here. So, yesterday, Wargaming came out with their update or briefing on the new crew perk system. I'm not going to go through this whole thing. I think you've probably seen enough videos and maybe read it yourself. But there are a couple of points, a couple of things that I take issue with, okay? First off, it says thanks to everybody for participating in the common test and sharing their feedback. If you haven't shared your feedback on the common test, you can't, from what I understand. I think the website's down to share your feedback, but there is the forums to share, feedback that's, I guess, how do I say this? Not just rants, okay? I mean, there's obviously, there's an issue going on here, all right? I'm not saying that we as the player base are correct or that wargaming is correct. I think we both they want to modify their game to, well, they list four reasons here why they're doing it, but and the players are like, wait a minute, hold on, we've spent a lot of time doing this, So anyway, give constructive feedback. I like the fact that the new crew perk system is a significant update that will affect everyone. Well, no shit, Captain. Obvious. We intend to make the transition to the new system as comfortable as possible. First point right there. Wargaming, every time you've rolled something out or made a transition into something, it's never been comfortable as possible. You dictate the way that it's going to happen, and we sit and stomp our feet, and it just goes on. Case in point, equipment 2.0. So, more on, we believe the old system needed updates to provide more value to everyone. Okay, if that's what you think. I don't think so, but that's not me. I'm not wargaming. So the new system aims for competitiveness of every perk. Moving away from the current situation where all players choose the same perks and creating an environment where diverse and thoughtful decision making is encouraged. Well, we all choose the same perks because everybody had the same perks, and everybody's going to have the same perks in the new system. So where's the dynamic? I guess whether I take shell tuning over something else. The problem with that statement right there is that as players, we figure out the min max, right? And we will see what works. But I would be rest assured that most everybody is going to come up with pretty much the same type of crew loadout or skill loadout, perk loadout, I should say. I mean, it's like your equipment, right? You came out with all this equipment, but over time, people have figured out what's the best equipment to have for the given situation. So, solidifying the perk system. The same easy, understandable rules apply to every player and crew, supported by game interfaces. I didn't know that there were different rules applied to players now, but now that we're all going to be on the same foot, same and equal play, that'd be great. Just a stupid bullet point. Fair perk distribution. A roughly equal. That's not fair right there. Roughly equal is either equal or it's not. I'm sorry, you can't get a gray area in there. Of perks should be available for all qualifications, and the mechanics should work smoothly and fairly across the board. No. Because you don't have equal crews in all tanks. Some tanks have crews that have 3 qualifications. Some are 5. Some are 6. You got 2 crew members to do the same damn thing. So your historical, wanting to be historically accurate about some things is totally blowing this fair perk distribution right out the window. All right. This is one I really like. Easy implementation of future improvements. This is going to help with the easy implementation of future improvements. Establishing a foundation that easily allows the implementation of future improvements, such as removal of 50 and 75% trained crew members. Is that the one where we're supposed to be able to take those crew members and then make them in crew books? Because if we could do that now, that would really be nice. And how this affects that, I have no idea. It would seem to me that it'd be the opposite. That would greatly affect this. Allowing a single crew member to operate multiple vehicles. Again, that would be great if we had that now, because then we wouldn't have to have so many crew in our barracks. I mean, unless you want to have a crew for every tank, which some players do, I understand that. But I don't. I have crews that I bounce between premiums and other tanks, right? Because that's what you can do, as long as the skills line up. Maybe we fix that. Maybe you get rid of the stupid commander radio operator bullshit on your premium tanks and make them more in line with your tech tree tanks. Standardize how your crews are going to be. But, it'd be great allowing a single crew to operate multiple vehicles. You said that was coming out. But we haven't seen that yet. Implementing mechanics to transfer unused crew experience from one crew to another. That right there, yes, that would be great. So how does this perk system help you implement those three things? I don't understand that. I don't understand where I can't even. I've been in the IT industry for 30 plus years. I've worked with programmers. I've worked with developers. I've worked with software developers. I mean, I don't understand the logic in that. How this helps those three things. Those three things should be coming in now, setting us up for the next step, which would be this stupid perk system. All right. The other portion I have here is this whole debacle right here. Monetization was never part of these goals. Bullshit. Yeah, I call bullshit. Because you simply have to say that monetization was never part of these goals means it was. In my mind, I'm sorry. If it wasn't, you wouldn't even have mentioned it. But because people have brought it up and you've been caught with your pants down, now you're saying, whoa, this was never anything to do with monetization. No. Yeah, right. You sound like a bunch of politicians I know of. We recognize that adjusting to these changes is not simple, so we are introducing a special promotion to help you get comfortable with the new system. Experiment with different configurations and settle on your preferred setup. Oh my God, they're going to get a special promotion. From the release of Update 1.20.1 until the end of 2023, this promotion allows you to reset your crew perks for free for 30 days. What? You just said here from the update release date till the end of 2023, and then in the same sentence, you come back and backhand me with a 30-day. When you log into the game for the first time, after the update, you'll have 1 month to experiment with crew perks without any penalties. Additionally, we will credit the 12 retraining orders to all players. So just like your Watt Premium, where you burn those days whether you play or not, you are, from the day this releases, the moment you log in after the release is a 30-day clock window to figure out what you're going to do, with what skills you're going to go with, what perks, and then reset all your crew for free. That's your for free, people. That's your for free. Everybody was screaming, 6 months, give us 6 months, give us the end of the year, blah, 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 about the 12 retraining orders. They're giving you 30 days to do it. 30 days. Now, I think I've got like 400 and some odd crew members in tanks. 30 days to get them all fixed for free. Why wouldn't we do it for free? I'm not going to wait till day 31 and go, okay, now I'm ready to do all my other crew when I can't do it for free. So you're going to have all your player base in there tearing up their crews for 30 days. Or resetting them, I should say. Everybody's just going to go in and reset. Just go in and reset them. And basically not be able to play because you don't have crews that are ready. Jesus. You will receive the free crew perk reset from the release. I mean, they even say it twice. Till the end of the year, the 30-day period starts immediately. Why? Why did you even mention this? Why did you even mention that? Is that for those players that only play during the holiday season? I mean, so this system is so convoluted, okay? It is so convoluted that Tanks GG hasn't even updated it on their 1.20.1 public test. You can't go in there and fiddle with the crews to see what would really work. There is no way for us to go in outside of this common test server, or even when you release this nightmare, for us to go in and say, what does this actually do to my tank? How does this benefit me? You have no way of showing the player what is good. I mean, at least with the equipment, if you have equipment on your tank and you want to change it, first you have to demount it. Okay. Your current, but you can go into Tanks GG and mount all the different equipment, see how that, without costing anything. Thank God for Tanks GG, right? But from the release of 1.20.1 till the end of 2023, there's a 30-day window for every player. The moment you log in to 30 days after that, you can change all your crews. So I'm not going to go through the FAQ. I just, A, this is monetization. B, yes, okay, you're giving us 30 days. Oh, thank you, Wargaming. But they sound like they're doing us a favor here. And I take issue with that. I take issue with the offhanded sarcasm that seems to be coming out in this briefing. But it's hard to figure out what somebody was trying to say via their words. I mean, unless they're just absolutely yelling at you or something. But I'm sorry, I don't. Presentation. If you want something to succeed, you have to present it right. You have to roll it out right. And you guys just keep shooting yourselves in the foot. I can see there was a board meeting where somebody came up with an idea that said, hey, let's just set the player sphere on fire. And everybody's like, hey, that sounds like a good idea. Yeah, let's do that. Let's give them till the end of the year 30 days. Till the end of the year, you have 30 days to do it. That's how they're doing this. They didn't write it right. They should have said, we're going to give you 30 days to reset all your crews and experiment, and you have until the end of the year to do that. There should be a button you should be able to click and start my 30 days. I want to start my 30 days now. But no, it is. It's called launch. Double click on that icon and log in. That's the start. So yeah, you're giving us 30 days. And I appreciate that. I do. Plus the 12 retraining orders. Way to go. But you're putting it on a running clock. So anyway, you guys make up your own minds. This whole nightmare is just a complete and utter. In some cases, it's just bad corporate, self-inflicted wounds. Is it actually going to stop us from playing the game? I don't know. It might, but some of us will keep going. I mean, I enjoy the game. They haven't screwed it up enough that makes it unenjoyable. They just every time I feel like I'm getting set and feeling comfortable, they fuck something up. They change it. Anyway, that's my thought process. I those are the things I have issue with. Let me know what you have issue with. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you don't like the video, hit the don't like button. But give me your comments. Let me know what you're thinking. This is Banzi Duck out.